Hey there. We're continuing Luke chapter 6. This is Luke chapter 6, verses 17 through 19. Very short little passage here. Jesus has just appointed his apostles. They've been up on the mountain, and then it says he came down, and that's where we begin. Luke chapter 6, verse 17. And Jesus came down with them and stood on a level place with a great crowd of his disciples, and a great multitude of people from all Judea and Jerusalem, and the seacoast of Tyre and Sidon, who came to hear him, and to be healed of their diseases. And those who were troubled with unclean spirits were cured. And all the crowd sought to touch him, for power came out from him, and healed them all. A couple things on this passage. One is this idea of Jesus healing. This is a sign of the Messiah. Sorry, I haven't been sleeping well. I need extra coffee. The idea of healing is a messianic prophecy from the Old Testament. The deaf will hear, the dumb will speak, the lame will walk, and so forth. And so when Luke talks about people being healed of their diseases, one of the things this is a mark of the Messiah, because this is the idea that there is a Messiah, that this is God's Son walking on earth, who will save his people from their sins. This is a fantastical idea, and certainly deserves to be substantiated with more than a claim and a couple of wise words. It's purely because the outlandishness of the claim requires a corresponding level of evidence that he is who he says he is. And so in the Old Testament, it says when the Messiah comes, like I said before, the blind will see, the lame will walk, the dumb will speak, etc. And here we have Luke reporting in one of many, many places that people came to Jesus and they were healed, which is a great, great thing. Does Jesus heal people today? I certainly believe he does. I believe that miraculous healings take place from time to time. I also believe that people sometimes, God chooses whether or not to heal us, and if we presuppose that he must heal us just because we ask, we put ourselves in a place of our own faith being challenged in ways that it needn't be, because ultimately heaven is our home, and God has redeemed our death and made it the path to life. And so when God chooses not to heal, he's not necessarily choosing a bad thing, and sometimes he's choosing release for us, especially if we're facing mortal illness. But the other part of that is that God does heal sometimes, and certainly there are plenty of doctors who will say, I have no idea why this person gets better and that person doesn't, and that kind of thing. There is certainly a mystery to faith, a mystery to the idea of praying for God to heal us and asking for God to heal us. But I also know, through my own experience, as well as plenty of testimony from other people, that at times, and I can't determine which times those are going to be, God does answer our prayers, indeed including the prayer for healing sometimes. And so the encouragement of this is, one, that Jesus wasn't just a guy who said he was the Messiah. He substantiated his claims in ways that call for us to either accept him for who he is, the Messiah, or reject even the historical record that has been handed down to us, along with the evidence of faith lasting these many years. So the one thing is the evidence of Jesus' messiahship, and the other thing is the healing that God brings, occasionally even still today. So trust God. He can heal, but he often chooses not to for his own reasons, which I cannot plumb the depths of. But also remember that Jesus fulfilled the prophecies concerning the Messiah. And so when you are looking for purpose and meaning in your life and who to turn for identity and security, turn to Jesus, because Jesus not only self-identified himself as the Messiah, but showed himself to be the fulfiller of messianic prophecy. Have a great day.